Tuombe. Ee Mwenyezi Mungu ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umeteua nyadhifa za viongozi na wabunge wa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wanadamu, twakusihi tuseme kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao tumeridhika kutuita ili tutekeleze shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Tunakuomba tuteremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutanika hapa, na utujalie tuendelee na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako ziendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi hii yetu, na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amina.
Order number 1, demonstration of vote.
Next order, clerk.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, motions from which.
The report of Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee on the consideration of Annual Development Plan 2026-2027. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 126 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, as read together with Standing Orders number 183 of the County Assembly of Isiolo Standing Orders, this Assembly hereby debate and adopt the report by Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee on consideration of the Annual Development Plan 2026-2027. Section 104 of the County Government Act 2012 provides that planning is a mandatory part of the county budget process, thus disallowing any appropriation of public fund outside the planning framework approved by the County Assembly. During consideration of the third generation County Integrated Development Plan for 2023-2027, which is an annual development plan for the year 2026-2027, intends to roll out, it's important to plan well for future effectiveness of implementation of the county plan and budget. In rolling out the budget cycle for the financial year 2026-2027, and as partial fulfillment of the provisions of Section 126 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, on Wednesday, 26 November 2025, the annual development plan for the financial year 2026-2027 was tabled in Assembly. Honorable Kiambi. No. There's a lot of commotion in the room from Honorable Kiambi, Honorable Orot, and Haji Letimalo. Kelele na matifu, concentration, page karati, ADP, ulfataka, kabdu.
Members can share when we are meeting some.
Athilen kabdu. Nikazela.
We have one here at the center. So let's go to
Having been laid in the table, the ADP was committed to sectoral committee for review in line with their respective mandates and report to the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee. Honorable Speaker, in reviewing the annual development plan for the financial year 2026-2027, the committee held a number of sittings where it scrutinized and analyzed and interrogate from the sectoral committee, the county executive committee member on the aspect of planning as well as on the area that requires improvement by this county assembly. The committee shall use this report to point out the same for adoption. Honorable Speaker, consideration of an ADP for the financial year 2026-2027 mark the third times this third assembly has been called upon to consider and approve a plan which is meant to give life to the aspiration of Isiolo people. Consideration of the annual development plan, as is the case with any budget-related document, has been engaging, and this could not have been achieved without dedication of the various actors and stakeholders who individually and jointly made the contribution toward the successful completion of this review exercise. Specifically, the committee wished to acknowledge the Office of the Speaker for having accorded the members of the committee and County Assembly in general the time and resource to consider and report on the annual development plan, the sector committee for fulfillment and deliberation as they had with their sectors, and for the informative report they submitted to the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee, the Office of the Clerk for all the resources and guidance provided throughout the process, the members of the public who honored and call of the County Assembly, as well as gave their submission, which have been integral towards the finalization of the annual development plan. Report. Honorable Speaker, the provision of Section 125 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 outlined the stages in the county budgeting process. In summary, the underpinning law leaves no doubt that the annual development plan roadmap starts with the integrated planning, which is anticipated to include establishment of financial and economic priorities over the midterm plan. The law requires that in this undertaking, the county should not be able to make any overall estimation of the county budget, county government revenue and expenditure. Planning is hence a time when the county actors trade off less yield priorities for those that will deliver the most far-reach outcome to the populace. Of note is that These are done within the inelastic revenue figures. The approved CIDP 2023-2027 provide clear goal and objective accompanied with the implementation matrix for the realization of the set outcome. The annual development plan, therefore, provides the roadmap toward implementation of development projects, programs pulled out of the CIDP. Honorable Speaker, the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee will once again wish to highlight the provisions of the law which have been underscored the place and value of the planning of the public finance management. There is an elaborate legal provisions on the role and place of the ADP in the budget calendar. The provisions of Section 126(3) of the PFM Act 2012 is clear that not later than the 1st of September of each year, the County Executive Committee member for planning shall submit the development plan to the County Assembly for its approval. The committee notes that the delayed submission of the document. It is very clear that early approval of the ADP will ensure that there is no delay in subsequent budget process and timeline, and it is for this reason that the provisions of Section 107 of the County Government Act 2012 provides that the plan will be able to guide, harmonize, and facilitate development within the county. Section 126(1) of the PFM Act 2012 dictates that the ADP shall include strategic priority for the midterm that reflect the county government priorities and plan. Description of how the county government is responding to changes in the financial and economic environment. Programs to be delivered with details of each program. 1. The strategic priority to which the program will contribute. 2. The service or goods to be provided. 3. Measurable indicators of a performance where feasible. 4. The budget allocated to the program. Payment to be made on behalf of the county government include details of any grants, benefits, and subsidies that are to be paid. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Waithaka to second.
Was it the Section 126 of the Public Finance Act 2012 put together with the standing orders number 183 of the County Assembly standing order? The Assembly hereby bids the support the finance budget and application and the consideration of the annual development plan 2026. You can work with some debate report. Since so I put a question pursuant to Section 126 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, together with the standing orders 193 of the County Assembly of Standing Order Order this assembly hereby debate and adopt the report of finance appropriation on the consideration of the annual development plan 2026-2027. When aware the bill, say aye.
Aye.
Say nay. Aye, sir. Next order.
Honorables, the report of the estimate for the financial year 2025-2026. Members, we go to the report of the budget estimate. We go to the Roman 3 of the report. Chairman forwarding. Section 129, 2A of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 provides that, following approval by the County Executive Committee member, the County Executive Committee member for Finance shall submit to the County Assembly the budget estimate, supporting document, and any other bills required to implement the budget, except the Finance Bill, by 30th April in that year. Therefore, the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee is mandated to discuss and review the budget estimate for the revenue and expenditure and table the report to the Assembly for consideration and approval according to Section 131(2), the Public Finance Management Act 2012 and Standing Order 2/5 of the County Assembly Standing Orders. The High Court of Kenya at Isiolo Constitutional on 13 November 2025 issue on the petition number E007 of 2025 concerning the process of the budget estimate 2025-2026 as follows. That the Isiolo County Appropriation 25 is unconstitutional, null and void for failure to comply with the mandatory provisions of Article 10, 174, 185, 196, and 201 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Relevant statutory requirements, including but not limited to Section 21(3) of the County Government Act, Section 131(2) of the PFM Act 2012, and a standing order of the County Assembly of Isiolo, that the declaration of unconstitutionality in A above is suspended for a period of 3 months from the date of the judgment. C, that the Isiolo County Assembly and the County Executive Committee member are directed to regularize the legislation process and reenact the Isiolo County Appropriation Act 2025 within 3 months suspension period, in strict conformity with the letter and the spirit of the Constitution and applicable statutes, including but not limited to the public participation. D, that for avoidance of doubt, the order of the court issued on 9 September 2025, unless otherwise spent, will subsist the enactment of the new act. The budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026 was laid on the table of the County Assembly on Wednesday, 26 November 2025, in line with the requirement of Section 129(2)(a) of the PFM Act 2012 and adherence to the court order. Pursuant to the Standing Order 212(3), upon receipt, the budget estimate was laid on the table and subsequently committed to the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee, as well as Sectoral Committee for review in line with their assigned mandate. I wish to report to the Assembly that the Sectoral Committee have reviewed and discussed the budget estimate and made the recommendation to the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee as required of them. It is therefore my pleasure, on behalf of the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee, to present to this Assembly the report of for the consideration of the budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026 for the Executive Committee, the Isiolo County Assembly. After tabling of the budget estimate, the Sectoral Committee jointly held 5 sittings to review the estimate according to their assigned mandate and made arrangement for the concerned sector to give the importance of their budget as well as make cases for an additional fundings for areas that seem to be underfunded. After reviewing the budget for various sectors and agencies under their mandate, the Sector Committee recommendation to the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee for further consideration. The sector committee recommendation informed the final recommendation as contained in the report of the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee were contained in this report. Section 131(2) of the PFM Act 2020 and the Standing Order 212 requires the Budget and Appropriation Committee shall take into account the views of the County Executive Committee member for Finance and Public before finalizing its recommendation to the County Assembly. In this regard, the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee, through its selected representative, conducted a public participation in a various wards in the county on 2nd December 2025 and collected views from the written memorandum forwarded to the clerk of the County Assembly of Isiolo. Equally, the committee held one sitting within the county treasury to seek their views on the final committee recommendation to the Assembly. The outcome of this deliberation has therefore informed the various recommendations which are contained in this report. Financial recommendation. Based on the deliberation and putting into consideration the fiscal responsibility, the committee makes the following recommendation. Number one, the recurrent expenditure. That the recurrent expenditure for the financial year 2025-2026 be approved at Kenya shillings 4,695,683,855 in vote and sector presented in the schedule. Number two, development expenditure. That the development expenditure for the financial year 2025-2026 be approved as at Kenya shillings 2,756,159,543 in the vote and sector in the first schedule. The total expenditure, that the total expenditure for the financial year 2025-2026 be approved at Kenya shillings 7,451,843,398 in the vote and sector as provided in the first schedule. Allocation of the County Assembly. That the budget allocation for the County Assembly for the financial year 2025-2026 be approved as at Kenya shillings 711,957,767. The reports and the recommendation. Approve the report and the recommendation of the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee on the budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026. The basis of the appropriation bill. Approve the first schedule of this report to form the basis of the appropriation bill for the financial year 2025. The Finance, Budget and Appropriation is grateful to the sectoral committee for their reviews and recommendation on the sector budget estimate in accordance with their mandate. Their recommendations have enriched the final recommendation in this report. The committee is grateful to the members of the public who took their time to attend public hearing and present their views to the committee for inclusion in this report. Additionally, the committee would like to take this opportunity to express its gratitude to the Office of the Speaker and the Clerk of the County Assembly for their invaluable support to the committee in discharging of its duties and mandate in review of this budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026 and prepared report for presentation to the County Assembly for adoption. Finally, on behalf of the Budget and Appropriation Committee, it is my pleasure and duty and privilege, pursuant to the provisions of Section 131(2) of the PFM Act 2012 and Standing Order 212(5) of the County Assembly of Isiolo Standing Orders, to table the report of the Finance, Budget and Appropriation Committee containing recommendation on the budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026 for adoption by this Assembly. Thank you. I call upon Honorable Seleusi Okiambi to second.
There's a second motion.
Members, I proceed to the provision of section 131, of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, as made together with the Standing Orders 183. Assembly hereby debates and adopts the report by Finance, Budget and Appropriation on the consideration of the budget estimate for the financial year 2025-26. So members, as per the debates, I put a question pursuant to the section 131(1) of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, as it together with the Standing Orders 183 and 212 of the County Assembly of Isiolo Standing Orders. This Assembly hereby debates and adopts the reports by Finance, Budget and Appropriation on the consideration of budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026. As men of that opinion, say aye. Aye. Contrary, say nay. I have it. Next order.
Sorry, Honorable Speaker. Procedural motion, reduction of the publication period. That notwithstanding the provisions of Standing Orders 120, this Assembly resolved to reduce the publication period of the County Appropriation Bill 2025 from 7 days to 1 day.
Bill number 7, 2025, first reading. Bill of the County Assembly of Isiolo to authorize the issue of certain sums of money out of the county revenue fund and the application toward the service of the year ending 30 June 2026 and to appropriate those sums for certain purposes, for certain public.
Next order.
Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, second reading.
Yes, Tana. Batioli some. Idabra. Object of memorandum. Honorable Speaker, Isiolo. Honorable Speaker, Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Bill number 7 of 2025. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that pursuant to the Standing Order 125.1 of the County Assembly of Isiolo Standing Order, the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, the Appropriation Bill 2025 makes the provisions for giving statutory sanction for public expenditure and for the year ending on 30th June 2026 based on the estimate of the expenditure 2025-2026 recurrent and the estimate of the expenditure 2025-2026 development, and for the appropriation of those amounts. Thank you. Honorable Abdunur Majulo to second.
Pursuant to the standing order 125, of the County Assembly of Isiolo County Supplementary Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 from 2025, be now read to second time. Is there any debate? To move back to reply even. The question that the pursuant to the standing orders 125, of the County Assembly of Isiolo Corporation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, be now read to second. Next order.
Bill of the County Assembly of Isiolo to authorize the issue of certain sums of money out of the County Revenue Fund and the application toward the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2026 to appropriate those sums for certain public services and purposes.
Next order.
Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025.
Order the committee,
Sawa.
the committee of the whole assembly.
Committee of the whole House, Committee of the whole County Assembly. Honorable members, we are now in the Committee of the whole Assembly, and we will now consider the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, and its approval thereof with or without amendments. We will start with the bill from clause 2.
Clause 2. Clause 2. County Treasury may issue a sum of 2,401,800 out of the County Revenue Fund and apply it toward the supply granted for the service of the year ending on 30 June 2026.
Honorable members, I propose that clause 2, as printed, be part of the bill. Any debate? No debate.
Now that there's no debate, I put the
Now that there's no debate, I put the question. Members, I put the question that clause 2, as printed, be part of the bill without amendment.
as many as of the same opinion say aye.
As many as of the same opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 3. The sum granted by the section 2 shall be appropriated for the several services and purposes specified in the second column of the first schedule in the amount specified in the third column of that schedule.
Honorable members, I propose that clause 3, as printed, be part of the bill. Any debate? Now that there's no debate, honorable members, I put the question that clause 3, as printed, be part of the bill. As many as of the same opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 4. In addition to the sum granted by section 2, the sum is specified in the fourth column of the first and the second schedule shall be applied for the several services and purposes specified in the second column of those schedule out of revenue directed to be applied outside the consolidated fund and Article 206 1B of the Constitution of Kenya.
Honorable members, I propose that clause 4, as printed, be part of the bill. Any debate? There being no debate, honorable members, I put the question that clause 4, as printed, be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 5. The supply granted for the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2026 with respect of vote R 31, 35, 1 million and D 35 in accordance with the Appropriation Bill 2025.
Honorable members, I propose that clause 5, as printed, be part of the bill. Any debate? There being no debate, honorable members, I put the question that clause 5, as printed, be part of the bill. As many as of the same opinion say aye. As of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. First schedule. Honorable members, I propose that the first schedule be part of the bill. Honorable members, I propose that Over.
Honorable members, I propose that the first schedule be part of the bill.
Honorable, I read. Honorable members, I propose that the first schedule be part of the bill. Honorable members, any debate? There being no debate, members, I put the question that the first schedule be part of the bill. Second schedule. Mover.
Honorable members, I propose that the second schedule be part of the bill as amended.
Honorable members, I propose that the second schedule be part of the bill as amended. Any debate? Honorable members, I put the question that the second schedule be part of the bill as amended. As many as of the same opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The aye. Long title. Honorable members, I propose that the long title as printed be part of the bill. Any debate? Honorable members, I put the question that the long title as printed be part of the bill. As many as of the same opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 1, short title. Honorable members, I propose that, that clause 1, as printed, be part of the bill. Any debate? There being no debate. Honorable members, I put the question that clause 1, as printed, be part of the bill. As many as of the same opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Isiolo County Appropriation Bill. Isiolo County Bill number 7 of 2025. Reporting. Mover.
Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Assembly its consideration of the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 2 of 2024, and its approval thereof without amendment, to be seconded by Honorable Katubu.
I propose the question, which is that the committee do report to the Assembly its consideration of the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, and it is approval thereof with amendments. Any debate? Members, I now put the question that the committee do report to the Assembly its consideration of the Isiolo County Assembly Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025. As many as of the same opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. County Assembly has considered the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly number 7 of 2025, and disapproval thereof without amendments. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Assembly does agree with the committee, the same report to be seconded by Honorable Kozia.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand to second.
I propose the question which is that the County Assembly does agree with the committee in the said report. Any debate arise? So I put a question, we put a question which is that the County Assembly does agree with the committee in the said report. As men of that opinion say aye. Aye. Contrary say nay. I have it. Next order.
Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025. Third reading. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that pursuant to the Standing Order number 135-2 of the County Assembly of Isiolo Standing Orders, the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Bill number 2 of 2024, be now read a third time to be seconded by Honorable Lorot.
I stand to second.
I propose the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025 be now read the third time. Any debate? Put a question that the Isiolo County Appropriation Bill, County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025 be now read the third time. As men of that opinion say aye. Aye. Contrary say nay. I serve it.
Isiolo County Appropriation Bill number 7, Appropriation Bill, County Assembly number 7 of 2025, long title, Bill of the County Assembly of Isiolo to authorize the issue of the certain sums of money out of the county revenue fund and the application towards the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2026 and to appropriate those sums for the certain public services and purposes.
Next order.
Procedural motion. pursuant to Section 7B of the County Government Act, read together with Section 3 of the County Assembly Powers and Privilege Act 2017 and Standing Order 31 of the County Assembly Standing Orders, it is notified for the information of the members the County Assembly and the general public that the County Assembly will continue with its sittings in Oldonyiro Ward at the County Assembly Ward Office until further notice. Honorable Kiambi to second.
I stand to second the motion.
As I propose, pursuant to the provision of the Standing Order 28.1 and 29.3 of the County Assembly Standing Orders, Mr. President, pursuant to Section 7B of the County Government Act, read together with Section 3 of County Assembly Privilege Act 2017, Standing Orders 31 of the County Assembly of Isiolo Standing Orders, it is notified for the information of members, the County Assembly and general public that the County Assembly will continue with sitting in Oldonyiro Ward at the County Assembly Ward Office until further notice. Debate. Any member of the debate of the same? Or Kiambi?
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika. Sawa. Nimesimama kuunga hii procedure kwa sababu ya assembly yetu ya Isiolo haijawahi kuwa tangu ile sinda tulikuwa nayo kutoka mwezi wa 6, hiyo assembly haijafanywa repair. Kwa hivyo ni mzuri tuendelee kukaa hapa Oldonyiro until further notice, mpaka wakati hiyo ni itarekebishwa hiyo assembly yetu ya Isiolo. Asante Mheshimiwa Spika. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I also stand to support the procedural motion that the County Assembly continues staying in Oldonyiro until further notice. We've not experienced any problems. I think the place has been peaceful, and we hope it will continue being peaceful for us to continue undertaking our work as we've done now. I think when we came here, bills about 6, and that's progress. That's progress. And ours is that we continue being in the place where we are seeing a lot of peace with our people, and the same in Isiolo town, because there's nothing we are fighting for now. Since we came up to this place, the whole procedure, the whole thing has brought a lot of peace for the whole county, and that was very good. What we decided on. That we should actually bring the assembly here was appropriate, And it actually worked. We have seen it, that it has worked, and we are very happy to be here. I don't think any member has ever experienced any problems. We are all very happy, and I think this is very positive. And I thank all those who actually have worked with us to ensure that all activities, we are able to undertake all activities in Oldonyiro as required. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So I put a question. Pursuant to Section 7B of the County Government Act, read together with Section 3 of the County Assembly Powers and Privileges Act 2017 and Standing Orders 31 of the County Assembly Standing Orders. It is notified for the information of members, the County Assembly and the general public that the County Assembly will continue with sitting in Oldonyiro Ward at the County Assembly Ward office until further notice. As many of that opinion say aye. Aye. Contrary say nay. I serve it. Next motion, a leader of majority.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 28.1 and 29.3 of the County Assembly Standing Orders, this Assembly adjourns until Tuesday, 10th February 2026, in accordance with the calendar of the County Assembly regular session. Thank you. Honorable Kiambi to second.
Standing orders that pursuant to the provision of Standing Orders 28.1 and 29.3 of the County Assembly Standing Orders, the Assembly adjourned until Tuesday 10th February in accordance with the calendar of the Assembly regulation season. Any debate of the same? Mheshimiwa Idhaka.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We have really worked seriously as members of this County Assembly. We have accomplished a lot, and I think this is the best time to go and recoup our energies and also meeting our people. Meeting our people, we'll have ample time meeting our people, our electorate. So, Honorable Speaker, I'm happy that we are going for recess. At the same time, I also wish our Christian brothers happy Christmas, and also all the people happy New Year. As a member of this County Assembly, I think it will be very good for us to wish our Christian brothers and sisters a happy Christmas. And with those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I beg to sit down. Thank you.
Either member? So members, the House remain adjourned as per
the date indicated in the calendar. Thank you.